podcast.
Yo! Okay, we have another Orange Juice podcast. We have a lot of guests today. Let's go around the circle. Elise and Lainey are new people. Just introduce yourselves real quick.
I'm Elise. What's up?
Hi, I'm Lainey.
Okay, besides that,
Gabe's here. Woody's here.
Chris is here.
and finally, Arjun is making his return after like fucking 3 months.
What?
And
We call him Rocky
I was on the most recent episode.
after a 2-month hiatus.
Motherfuckers always hating on my contributions to this channel, but I made this channel.
okay, that's
Hey, we got big things coming. We just recently had an incident at school, and Arjun will be releasing more details about it later. Big things in the work.
Let's call him Arjun Rocky B.
Hashtag free.
Little spoiler there.
no. Hold up. Until he finishes his trial, we're not going to talk about that yet. Which I'm assuming some
I
people
didn't
are
even
coming
mention
here
the
to
trial.
expect.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm assuming some people are here expecting to talk about the trial or whatever. But today is Elise and Lainey's day.
I feel like that's a lot of pressure.
We're gonna get an
compared to
inside
what's
look
happening.
into how women think, because honestly, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Indeed.
None of us.
Actually,
First women on the podcast.
yeah. First question: how do you feel being the first example of female inclusion in Orange Juice?
Breaking the glass ceiling.
That's not.
I know.
It's a little sad it's been this long.
Are you serious?
No,
saying something about
We've
Awesome.
sent invites, but nobody
Are
wants
you
to
not
answer
a
us.
feminist?
Well,
Dude, it's
the
funny
thing
'cause
is,
we've invited them, they
50%.
just haven't come.
Yeah. Yeah, they
More
just
the
don't-
most
they don't
the
wanna fuck with
majority
us.
of our viewers are women.
No, okay, the majority of our viewers are women, but then we
Older
also we have a section of older women and we have a
Correct.
section of misogynists.
Okay.
That's how it
Oh
works.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
do have that.
It's very split.
It's either you're women or misogynists. That's how you
We
view
do
this
cater
podcast.
to a misogynist audience.
Okay, well, we're happy to be here.
Yes,
and
we're
The
very
woman in that video is talking too loud.
Interactions. They're gonna be like, why are the women talking?
No, literally,
No, that's
what our
exactly
comments
what
are.
they said it for a fucking
Yeah,
video.
they're like the girl in the back is
That
speaking
was
way too loud.
so bad.
Can Lauren shut the fuck up?
That was so
That
bad.
was terrible.
No, I told you right when I saw that comment, I was thinking of the Dwayne Johnson meme. You know the
Yeah.
"Shut up, bitch."
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, that's the first thing I saw when I read that comment.
All right, so let's dive into this
Yeah, yeah,
podcast. Quick question: what makes women be women? You know,
So true.
why are you guys like that?
Facts.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
Like when I'm like, hey, where do you want to eat? And the woman doesn't know. Why don't you know?
It's because we genuinely don't know.
So why is it on me to decide?
Because some girls like it when guys take
Okay, let me rephrase
initiative.
that. But then when I give off 3 options, they're all bad.
Yeah.
You know, then maybe it's the specific people you're talking to.
People, I'm only talking to one
Damn.
person.
Damn.
I just need a
Who I love very much.
Love you too.
If I said McDonald's, would that be a problem?
Yeah.
Yes, that would be
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah.
If I said Subway, would that be a problem?
Okay, Dave. The
It
bare
depends on
minimum.
the occasion.
Bare
Okay,
minimum
yeah.
is Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna be
For
honest.
us.
Chick-fil-A?
Okay, for us,
Wait,
it's
hold up.
valid.
No, McDonald's isn't even.
Bro, these are Newport girls. What do you
Okay,
think?
That's valid.
First of all,
That's valid.
Okay,
What are you
I don't live in
expecting?
Newport.
Yeah, no.
and also McDonald's
She's
is
Not quite.
McDonald's is like the same price as Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna be real.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
what,
but it's
what
quality.
if I show a lot of effort? Like I pull up
With roses.
roses, amazing
Sometimes
dinner.
roses still
Well,
aren't.
if
Just to fuck it up
If
with
you're spending
McDonald's is fucking
If you-
fantastic.
Whoa.
And listen,
That's like
if you're spending the
everything's
money on the
different.
roses,
Yeah.
you might as well spend
Okay.
the money on
Yeah,
the Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's
You
is
only,
good.
you only go to McDonald's if, like, with a girl, if it's like to get soft serve or something.
No, it's
Or
like
if it's like
yeah.
midnight.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
1
yeah.
a.m.
Midnight
and
snack.
you're like, oh, let's go to McDonald's.
And get
you go
ice
to
cream.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
and you get chicken nuggets and you listen to Daniel Caesar in the car. And it's
It's
just
not like you
it's
ask her out on a
Texas
date
is a
and you
little
say,
bit
hey,
too
let's
close
go
to
to
Chris.
McDonald's.
A
Like,
bit-
that's a good idea.
Dave's
Bye,
not gonna listen
sweet
to your
how about
advice.
like, you know, someplace where they like make food in front of you?
That's cool.
That's nice.
So good.
So goes.
Subway.
No, I thought you were
There we
thinking
go.
more like
You
hibachi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Not
Treat her
Subway.
nice by taking
What's
her to
the
Chipotle.
what's
the
the bare
pavilion
minimum?
sushi stand.
Yeah.
You're doing
For like
great.
an actual date. For an actual date, what's the bare minimum?
Yeah, no,
what's the
no.
worst Gunner's taken?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good
Insane.
Yo, he just tried to punch me. What the fuck, Boxer? Don't resort to violence.
Part
Oh
two.
my gosh.
Yo.
like this.
Arjun. Guys,
Rocky
no,
Balboa,
no,
Rocky.
Okay,
too. Rocky too.
Let's get a little inside look. Like,
Yo,
if you're
Boxer,
a
you
dude,
can't do that
what's
shit.
your ideal first date? Is it about the setting, or is it about the way a person acts, or is it both?
It's like everything. Like I feel like, especially if it's the first one, like you really have to like make a good impression.
I feel
Like,
like
I
as
feel
long
like-
as you put effort into
Yeah.
it and it's a noticeable effort, then it's a good date. Like,
Arjun, are you taking notes?
What if there's like effort to go to
I
McDonald's?
still got a while before I
You
go
jot-
on a date. I'm not
You
gonna
jotting down notes on it?
No, is effort like that?
You know
Like,
this
is
gets
effort
to
like
chapter
the
7.
price of it?
No. Like you could take a girl like for like a picnic on the beach. That's not expensive.
That was my
And
first date.
that's like good effort.
With who?
With Gunner.
Oh,
He's
okay.
good too.
What is wrong with
I
you?
thought you were about to ask about Rowan. I was like,
Figures.
oh, it's he said figures.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I thought it was 6 figures. Okay.
Social cues, anyone?
Okay. Okay, that's some good insight. Okay, so what if do any of you have like a friend or something that would find a 6'7" Indian?
All right, bro.
He wears Crocs every day.
She's considering it.
What is
What?
wrong with
No,
you?
no,
Matthew,
she's thinking about it. She was looking at
Matthew.
it.
Let's restart the podcast.
Get
What
up,
is wrong with
turn
you?
around, and let's watch
So
the
weird, like,
misogyny
go.
section of the audience.
Yeah. Oh my
He
God.
No, I'm not
represents
saying
that.
she was considering. That's why we got so many
Okay,
views on the
oh,
Woody
yeah.
one. All
Yeah,
misogynists came in.
misogynists.
Okay, Woody. Now I see why relationships haven't worked out for you.
Oh shit! That's
Damn.
not true. That's dangerous.
Is
Yeah,
that
I'll
your
cut
way
that
of
out.
saying?
Yeah, that's
Is that your way of saying Woody gets no bitches?
Wow.
Would you say it on record?
Go on the record and say Woody
Go on the
gets
record and
no
say
bitches.
it.
Woody gets no like valid bitches. Okay.
Oh.
That was a cop
She's
out.
saying-
That was a cop out.
No, that's worse. I feel like that's worse.
What?
That's saying that Woody settles for like.
All I hear
Whoever.
about is Woody likes
Woody's for
Asians.
the streets.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, she called
Wait,
you.
I just hear Woody likes Asians.
Did you just hear what he said? Wait, are we gonna read this? Wait, what did you
He
say?
said
I-
Woody
I
likes
always-
Asian
no,
because he
I-
said he settles. I've heard Woody likes Asians. So does that? I mean,
And
I'm
he was
open
not
to anything.
Asian.
What?
He was not
How
Asian.
Who the
How's
fuck
it-
did I did not know about that story.
What? I'm so outside of the loop. Like I hear about
we're
shit
not
like
talking
This
about
is
this
off
on the
pod.
podcast.
We can't say
Just
that on
saying, we're not
podcast.
talking.
Okay.
I'll explain this
Podcast
later,
doesn't
but
go
we're
on
not talking about
How
this on
did
the
hooking up
podcast.
with blank on a boat freshman year change the way people
With
viewed you
blank?
at school?
the
This isn't
fuck?
my podcast.
Oh wait,
first
I know
of all.
about
Yeah,
that.
this is
Secondly,
also
this is
yeah,
about
it's not
that.
Woody's
Third of all,
podcast.
we're not talking about this on
Well,
the
okay,
podcast.
Woody, if it's not your podcast, get out.
Why are you guys saying this stuff out loud?
Oh, it's gonna get blurred out.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's all
you're
good.
just
It all gets
making
right.
Kay's
Can we cut
editing
the-
job.
Past 5
What's
minutes
up?
is getting at.
What do you look for in a guy?
Yo, wait,
Doesn't represent
I think I
us.
figured out
This
why.
represents Chris.
I've never
Yeah,
met
why
any
no
on
women
this
have said
podcast.
yes?
This is the Chris
Elise.
takeover.
This is the misogynistic part of the podcast.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
You guys are
whoa,
Has
whoa,
taken
whoa!
over.
Me and Dave have not said.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Anyways, Woody gets no bitches.
So yeah, that's allowed to be
And
talked
we're
about.
back. Okay, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit. What other questions do we ask women?
You talked to me.
Yeah, I actually have. So being a woman, who's someone you look up to, women-wise?
Oh my god!
Let's go.
This doesn't represent us. I
Like
promise.
Serena Williams is up there.
There's
Like,
Beyonce's up there.
yeah.
So rank your top 10 women.
Top
Top
10
ten.
women of all
Oh
time.
god.
Give me an
That's a
order.
lot.
You can
Yeah, yeah.
name
Top
10.
four.
Top 4. We'll do top 4.
Can we do
20.
top 4 in no particular order?
No.
In no order.
In no particular order.
Put
please.
this list together.
Top
'cause,
4 women.
There's no way.
Okay.
Wait, can't do 4 women.
Well, like,
If at least two
can,
members
but
of my
there's too
family
much
aren't on that
pressure.
list, I will
Name
be
4
disappointed.
women.
Hold up.
Name
No, deadass. If
That's
we're going
pushing it.
top
Fuck,
5 women,
Amelia
not dead or
Earhart.
alive, just alive.
just alive.
Serena
I got
Williams.
Amelia Earhart.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah, but
Like,
she's
is
dead.
slay.
My mom.
Isn't she dead?
Yeah, but
You're not a
still.
woman?
Okay.
We're not doing.
No, he
Only-
said dead or
only-
alive.
No, I
she's
said
only-
just
Only
alive.
alive.
AOC, depending where you stand on the
Okay,
political
Michelle Obama's
spectrum.
up there.
Are we looking for your top 4 women or their
Michelle
top?
Obama.
Oh, are we talking about like top 5
Yeah,
women? Like
yeah,
as far
David.
as
Way
respect?
to talk
Yeah.
over
I
it.
got
Yeah.
Doja
Yeah,
Cat.
I'm
is
sorry,
talking
it's
about-
Who's your top 4 women?
He actually strongly dislikes
Currently?
Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
I
For
do.
living.
She took away
Okay,
my
can
lunch.
we listen to Elise's top 4 women, please?
Okay,
He's
sorry.
not joking.
Top 4 living women
Yeah.
in
Yes.
no particular
In no
order.
particular order.
If
I'm
at
gonna
least
hate
one
on
member of
whatever
my
you
family is
say.
not included, that would be disappointing.
Why?
Because I just want to argue.
The male brain, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jesus Christ. Literally genetically identical. Except for a single chromosome.
top 4 women. Lainey.
Oh, appreciate it.
AOC, I have to agree with that. I also have to agree with
I'm having trouble keeping count.
Michelle Obama.
That's 3.
And, and
Last
I'm
one.
going to go with
She don't put Doja Cat here.
That's facts. I said that.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
That's somewhat respectable.
All right, Lainey.
Oh, I have to go.
I want Dave to give
Can
his
it be
rebuttal
like-
with all these.
Does it have to be
answers, too.
famous people?
No, it can just be like
can be
people you
anyone.
respect.
Okay, my mother. My mother, Beth
you, Beth.
Kaufman.
Love you,
you,
Beth.
Beth.
Love you,
She's
Beth.
a queen. If you don't know my mom, she's a psychologist at UCI, and she's making the world a better place.
Love you, Beth.
Shout out
Thank
to
you for
her
everything
TED
that
Talk.
you do for me.
She has a TED Talk?
She does. Oh no. She's a queen.
Did you do 4 or how many are you at?
Huh?
How
That
many
was
are you
one.
That's
one.
That was one.
Wait, like a legit TED Talk or like one of those like
A
low-key
legit
TED
TED
Talks?
Talk.
Legit.
Oh,
All right,
word.
can we
I'm
get the
pretty
next
sure.
one?
It's either.
I found it on YouTube one day, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's like TED Talks here that are kind of like low-key.
No, it's not.
Beth
those. It was like an
Kaufman
interview.
TikTok TED Talk will be linked in the description.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah,
That goes toward a little bit of
We're
work.
not giving them free
let's see.
advertising.
All right, let's
here.
go.
Wow, that's very
You know,
anti-women.
I'm going with like moms, like Alexia's mom. It's
Yeah.
Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kelly,
That's 2.
like she's making the world a better place too.
When he's
I'm
kind of
gonna. I don't know. I feel like there's so many. I'm also
Dr.
gonna go.
McNeil.
Yes, there you go,
Dr.
Dr.
McNeil.
McNeil.
Thank you for hiring
Well,
me.
let's have-
I
My
love
mother
you.
hired Elise.
I feel like
Thank
Let's have
you.
4th be like a respectable celebrity woman.
Gave
a
Lainey
celebrity
chickens.
woman.
Yeah.
Some more well known.
Oh my gosh. Can I shout out like the U.S. soccer team?
Sure.
Because they've been advocating for equal
Facts.
pay in the soccer.
That's-
Elise
that's
said
tight.
you, and then you didn't say Elise.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
say Elise.
That's okay.
Sure.
That's
She
kind of
does-
painful.
She said her mom.
Take time
But I
because
said her back when
Dave-
she
David
said
agrees.
it.
David, top 4
I need my
women.
little
David
bit.
made me
this is
do a
top
fake
four.
I need my
person for
little
the
bit of
last one.
narcissism for the day.
Here goes David.
It's
Top 4
Dave's
women.
time.
Janae Aiko,
Okay.
Candace Parker.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I probably should have been thinking about this more.
She's a WNBA
Well,
player.
I want your
What's wrong,
rebuttal
Candace
to their
Parker?
answers.
Oh my God.
My
Like
psych,
Candace
no,
Parker.
my psychology teacher.
Okay.
You know who that is?
Yeah, your psych teacher?
Yeah, I love my psych teacher. You know,
Candace
you know what I'm
Parker
talking
broke
Which, like-
barriers.
It's like which one?
about. Indian? Yeah, I love her.
Why didn't you just say her name?
We're
Because
trying to avoid
we're
saying
trying to
that.
avoid
All right,
saying
last
that.
one.
Oh.
Last one. You got it.
For some reason. Like, we've slipped so many times.
Yeah, no, but I try like if they don't like
Yeah.
say I want to be on the podcast and like
They're
I
on
don't.
the
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
we're
what's
trying
your
to
4?
mention them.
You're 3.
Oh, yeah.
You say some names. I'll think about mine.
I say some names. You got to think of your 4th one, bro.
No, start
can't-
saying
you
some
can't
names.
break it
No,
off.
I'm not gonna take your names. I just gotta think.
No, you can't break it off. You got...
Fuck it, SZA.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
SZA actually just released her own brand of Crocs. She has like.
Oh no, so sorry, no, not SZA. Get her out of here, Rihanna.
What?
Okay, back to my topic. SZA just released a collab with Crocs. You go check that out. Link will not be in bio.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Wallbridge's top 4 women. I gotta go number 1. My mom, V.
So-
Wallbridge,
So true.
the best mom out there. Second, I gotta go with my grandma, Gam Gam. She makes the most fire deviled eggs. Third, my girlfriend Natalie Putnam. That being said, 4th, oh god, 4th. This is good. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Beyonce.
Thought you were gonna say my cousin.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Bring the beat.
Why Beyonce?
Why Beyonce?
Because I'll take Rihanna over any other.
Okay,
music
I
artist.
just have.
Oh, you serious? No way. It's recording. Okay.
I just have to say, like, Rihanna has amazing songs, yes, but Beyonce's performances are like insane.
I'm not even talking about
Yeah,
music.
Yeah, you
that's
can't
The
even
fact
do a
that
live performance.
Beyonce performed like Love on Top while pregnant,
Okay,
and
I'm not
then
even talking
revealed her
about music.
pregnancy at the end of the show.
Rihanna, as far as like building a business, she's a billionaire. Self-made.
Okay,
billionaire.
if we want to
Yeah,
talk
that's-
about building businesses, I'd be talking about like
I mean,
Kylie
Beyonce
Jenner.
has Ivy Park and like whatever.
Yeah, no, Beyonce's doing a ton, and Beyonce's like a huge activist,
Rihanna,
and I just love Beyonce.
For the Kylie
In
Jenner
a
thing,
totally straight male way.
Rihanna also came from like nothing. Like,
Really?
yeah,
That's
like
sick for
if
her.
we're talking
But
about Kylie
Beyonce's
Jenner.
a queen.
Did Beyonce not?
I don't know. I don't know a lot about Beyonce. Okay, do
I
you want me to
just listened
change
to
that
one
one so bad? Fine, I'll
No.
think of a new 4th.
No, I'm
No,
just
no,
saying.
no.
I'm just asking.
I
4th,
like that
I
one.
got my little brother Andrew.
What?
It's the best.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
So true.
4th woman. Okay, Beyonce's not cutting it.
Okay, Chris, would you like someone else to go while you're
I don't
considering?
have a top 4. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you haven't considered this?
I've never thought about
Archie
it.
just doesn't like
Wow.
women.
Okay.
I got an easy
Okay,
quick
you,
top
you,
four.
you can go.
Easy quick top
Archie,
four.
Archie just doesn't think
This
about
one
it.
isn't even difficult.
We can tell.
I got my mom, Dr. McNeil. I got my twin sister, Grace.
Mhm.
I got my little sister, Mallory.
Yeah.
And of course, I got Victoria.
Aw.
That's simple, easy 4.
All right. Here's my top 4. My mom, both my grandmas, and Sweetie.
Matthew, you don't have top 4?
Matthew doesn't like women. He's a part of our misogynistic viewer base.
My mom, Dr. Lisa Josephson.
Okay.
we
get it. She's a doctor. You don't have to bring
No, I had to say it.
Actually, my mom's a doctor as well. So.
There we go.
Yeah, we get it.
Number 2, Michelle Obama.
I want the David.
I'll give that one. He just has a problem with the lunch policy. I want
to hear it.
But the milk bags kind of hit though.
Let me think.
Milk bags were before Michelle.
Until
No, they were during
unless you sat at like those
Michelle Obama.
crisscross stations.
Hannah and Sarah Woodworth and all.
When you
Aw.
stab
Siblings,
straw
yeah,
and
those are there.
it goes all the way through instead of just in one
I feel
side.
like my list sucks.
And then you have to like,
There's Lainey,
I turned it
I said
into
Lainey,
like
yeah.
people we know versus famous
Okay,
people,
and then
so that's
my fourth
Michelle
one
Obama's my
is
top.
going to be
Wait,
Omitting
did you not put
family.
a fourth?
no.
No, you don't know.
God. Influential woman. Ooh. Anne Frank is up there.
Alive.
Okay.
She's very not alive.
If we're being honest.
Oh, alive. Oh, sorry.
Damn.
Damn.
Say
Jewish,
that
it's
again.
fine.
No, bro, but the fact that like she wasn't even famous, yet we all know her name is just insane. Someone who's alive. Famous woman.
Patrice.
Patricia. Number 4.
No,
I'll leave that in there.
No,
I'll leave
no. That one's allowed.
That was
Oh my
allowed.
God.
She's a celebrity.
Oh wait, actually 4th, I'm gonna go with Miss Scott. Miss Jennifer Scott, my junior year English teacher. Number 4. Yes, best teacher ever. Love Miss Scott.
Go on a trip with her.
Gabe is going on a honeymoon with Miss Scott, so
We're gonna wind it all back. Go into more interview aspects. Lainey, I don't really know much about your life, to be honest with you. Elise, I don't know much about your life. So if you want to start talking about, I don't know, before high school, how y'all like ended up into this spot.
Okay. So I actually went to El Sol, which is like one of the feeder schools, the people that have like Sage buddies who come for like service learning. So when I was in 3rd grade, I had a Sage buddy, and that was pretty interesting.
it's crazy how that actually worked.
Yeah, really full circle. And then like we would like, yeah, and then we would like visit Sage like as like for service learning. And at that point, they still had like the beach volleyball courts and like just that was a long time ago.
grass.
Yeah.
So it's actually grass. Yeah.
There was like bungalows by the where like the tennis courts are. It was really weird, really different. If I didn't come to Sage, I would have ended up at public school in Santa Ana and probably like just I don't know. Like I hate that people talk shit about Sage because like guys, this is like the most privileged school in the fucking country.
Especially
like,
fucking food.
just like
People
everything.
shit on the food and it's great.
I
Like
feel
like
it
look
teaches
at us sitting
everything.
here right
It
now,
teaches too
guys. Like this is
expensive.
like
Yeah, that's cool.
literally like
We had this conversation with like Matt. How we're so lucky that we did this.
Yeah, we are actually lucky
And
that
we
we're
would
sitting
send our
here.
kids here if we could.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, this is unrelated, but very good point. The the class of 2022 posts are coming out. So
Oh my
Box is
God!
on Rachel Instagram.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, you look terrible.
Wait.
Oh,
Is
God,
it
they're
gonna
using
be our
those
yearbook
pictures?
picture?
I guess
Yep.
so.
That's actually so bad.
Okay, so I'm wearing a
Oh my God!
Who's
Oh wait,
commenting
is
on
it?
it?
So it's gonna be the
Don't comment.
funny
on it. Don't
senior
comment.
one. Get off my phone!
I'm looking at the
wait,
post.
Wait, is he the only one they posted?
No, they posted.
No, they
Will's.
posted.
Oh, they
Will's.
posted a
Look at Will's.
bunch.
Will looks hilarious.
Oh, wait.
Will,
Oh no, they're
Alright.
posting our portraits.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, did you not
Oh.
have portraits, Arjun?
I submitted a portrait of
No,
myself.
apparently
that's
not.
right.
Okay.
I submitted a
What a
portrait of myself in
cut,
like
though.
junior
Wait, can
year.
I see?
She was so
That
bad.
was
So what's the
stressful.
account?
Oh yeah, they're posting
Oh,
our
okay.
portraits.
Sage Hill,
fine.
literally Sage's
Or just
name.
say it.
Ryan,
Oh, that's stressful.
mine is about to be like
You're gonna
blindingly
be
white.
soon.
Like my skin is so pale in my picture.
Yeah.
C's coming up.
That's
Oh,
great.
man.
I was interested. What is it like growing up with your brother?
Good question.
So I have Alex, my older brother. I have one brother who's younger than me. He's a junior at Foothill High School. And then I have a half sister,
Yeah, so cool.
and then I have 2 stepbrothers. So we're a big family. Me and my 2 brothers are like most like connected, I guess. Alex, he's interesting. He kind of does his own thing and like I don't know. We used to like fight a lot more as kids, but we've kind of grown out of it, and I just don't really try to like tell him what to do and what not to do.
Got it. I feel like you grew up like really different from him, or like the way you act, or definitely
Yeah.
the way you act. So what
Yeah.
was like the difference there?
Well, we were always that way. Like he was always getting in trouble at school. Like one time he got in trouble for like wrestling a kid during class.
It's like
Like
Sounds like someone else on the podcast.
like
Shut the fuck
Oh
up.
my god, one of the funniest things he told me one time, he's always been like the funnier one too. One of the funniest things he told me, he had this like teacher who he really didn't like. It was like his like after school program teacher. Him and his friends were like talking about how like they hated her, and to like insult her they said that she looked like a wisdom tooth. Like she was built like a wisdom tooth. And that was like the funniest things that I ever heard him say. I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
Yeah, there's a milk jug.
Why is that so funny?
Wait,
Like a
pouring milk
wisdom
out-
tooth. Isn't
Yeah,
that
we
so
poured
funny?
milk all over himself.
It's like
saying milk.
interesting imagery.
Sure. Why
And
you
it
have
just
fun
works.
with
Shut up, Arjun.
Like that is a huge.
Yeah,
literally
like
have
it works.
All right, top
Yeah.
four, man.
Top
There we go. Top four, man.
Wait, she was just getting into the story.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's it. That's all the story.
Lainey.
No, there's more to say about your
I do
childhood,
have
I'm sure.
siblings. I have a younger brother who's coming here next year.
Oh, really? So
My
how
boy
did
Paul.
you end up here?
How did
you
I end
said
up here?
Your mom worked in UCI, but like.
Well, I went to the same middle school as David.
Mm.
For only like a year though, because you came late.
Did you guys speak at all? Were you?
Nope.
The connections go deep
I
in the
did not
I
Oregon.
think we
know
maybe
that.
had one
Yeah.
class. Yeah, we didn't really.
Passarelli.
Yes, Passarelli. But I was at that school from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. So let's just say by the end of 8th grade, I was a little bit tired of the people. So I decided to apply to a few
She's talking
different
about you, Dave.
schools.
She's tired of you.
I know, you
I
guys
mean,
are just,
everyone loves me.
So I tried to branch out a little, apply to
Shut
some
up.
schools. And I ended up deciding to go to a private school because, I don't know, I just didn't want to be with the same people for another 4 years, I guess.
fellas.
No, honestly, like private school, especially if like you have like the financial aid and everything, where like money isn't too much of a factor. Private school to me is like undoubtedly.
If you
better.
It was super nice, and
Yeah.
it was definitely the right decision for me. I met amazing people here, and I wouldn't change a thing. So
Aw.
I'm quite happy with how I ended up here. But yeah, I have only one sibling, dog and a cat. I feel like live
You have
like
a
5
cat?
minutes from here. I do.
I think it too.
You have a cat?
Yes.
How have I never gotten like an allergic reaction when I went to your
Oh,
house?
I don't know.
Because I never see the cat.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
I'm hella allergic to cats.
She kind of hides when people come over though. So
Orange juice. The last time I held a cat, I stopped breathing and I like broke out into hives in my shower while like on the phone with my girlfriend. Like, what should I do? Like wheezing. I'm also allergic to horses. And continue to
he's
destroy.
trying to say natural selection is going
Yeah.
to kill him off soon.
Weak.
Yeah, facts.
Cats.
At least I'm not like allergic to like
And
peanuts
horses.
or something.
I'm allergic to
literally
shrimp.
allergic to like outside.
Cats
That
are-
shit sucks.
Cats will last.
You're allergic to outside.
How?
stray cats.
Arjun's allergic to
like
getting
dust
bitches.
and shit.
So,
Okay, continue, Lynn.
I mean, that's really all there is to it. My brother isn't crazy. Like we really just.
Your
He's the most
brother,
mature
your
little
brother
boy I've
didn't
ever
pour
seen.
milk on himself in town square.
No,
gave your brother
no,
a
he
tour.
didn't. Huh?
I might have given your brother a tour.
Oh,
I didn't
that's super
think
nice.
about it because he was wearing something that said Kaufman.
Yep.
I didn't connect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I mean, we look really
What are
different.
you, the
He's
genius guy?
blonder
No,
than
I
I
figured it
am, and he
out.
has blue
Gotta tell.
eyes.
What is a walk?
Just some of the face shape.
I mean, yeah, but the blue eyes throws people off.
Yeah.
And he's a lot taller than I am as well.
So, are you comfortable talking about like which college you're going to?
Oh, totally. I am off to Cal Poly SLO.
Yeah.
San Luis Obispo.
So, what went into that decision?
There were a lot of factors. I was mainly choosing between UT Austin, Santa Clara, and Cal Poly. I decided that UT was just super far away from home, plus it was a massive school. And having gone to a smaller public school and then here, I think the size change would have been a lot. And then Santa Clara, on the other end, was, I think, too small for me. And so Cal Poly was right in the middle of size. It's about 20,000, but my average class size will be 30 to 40 students. And I feel like that's just an ideal fit. It's a little bit bigger class sizes than there are here, but I feel like that's going to force me to branch out. And
How excited are you?
I'm absolutely pumped.
So, having like been there a lot because my brother's there, how are you like preparing for the culture shift?
You know, when I visited, it was a little bit of a culture shock in the sense it's a lot more agricultural based. There's a lot of tractor pulls and
Yeah.
like line dancing's really big there.
Mhm.
But I feel like there's a lot of different ways to get involved that aren't centered around those things.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would honestly, branch out, try some new things, but I feel like I would be able to find my people there as well.
Yes,
How about you, Elise?
Yeah.
So I was picking between BU, waiting on the BC wait list, and then I ultimately decided to go to Wellesley College, which, funny enough, it's a women's college, liberal arts
It's an all
college.
women's college.
Yeah.
She's gonna be getting no bitches.
Yeah. And the reason I chose it, I guess similar to Lainey's, because it's a small school and like I really like that Sage is small, and I feel like in that sense it'll be easier to like find support and like good advising and stuff like when it comes to like careers and things like that, because I'm still figuring it out.
Why an all girls college?
So I just, compared to like BU and BC, I just feel like other things about it like put it higher on the list for
So
me.
it wasn't necessarily like it being a women's college.
Yeah, no, like I didn't picture myself ever going to like I was never like
Thank
really.
you for not saying men are trash.
Yeah, you're welcome. No, like I was never like, oh, like I want to go to a women's college. Like that was never my thing. And like it was like a reach school for me, and getting in regular decision was like,
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, papa.
no, like that was like really unexpected. So like I had to like consider a lot of new things. And then as far as like socially, because that was a big concern, I can cross register at a couple schools. So I'm actually gonna do a double degree at MIT, which is pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
Damn, that's crazy.
Let's go.
So there will be men. There will be men.
Didn't you say yours was also in a suburb too or something?
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes outside of Boston. So it's like
Oh,
the
that's-
suburbs of
that's so
Boston.
great.
I've been Jake.
Yeah.
That's so great. I love Boston.
So
You're gonna have
is
so
it,
much fun.
I mean, I feel like that's still gonna be weird. You're gonna go to all women's college and like, not a city. Like I
Yeah.
can see that like working for like if I went to an all male school, for example, in like a city. But I mean, when you actually like had the college like in your hands, was that like a plus or minus?
It was like conflicting because like I hadn't really done my research on it. I kind of just applied. Like I didn't think I was gonna get in. And as far as like what you're saying about like still like it's a women's college, like you throw a fucking rock in New England and you'll hit a school. Like there are people everywhere. Like Tufts is right down the street. Like Boston's like right there. Like there are tons of schools in Boston, Northeastern obviously, which is really cool. Congratulations. Like there's a lot going on. Like,
Yeah. It's really just the school part, which honestly,
yeah.
it'd be nice
it's like-
to not have that.
It's like,
on
even if
campus
you like
as well.
put like Arjun at like an all girls college, he's still.
Oh my god.
I just had to bring that up.
Dude, one more word. It's over for you, man.
Go
You
on.
can't keep on saying shit.
Rocky
Keep on saying
shit! Yeah, I
Arjun
forgot.
Rocky
Arjun
Bach, that's gonna take you
can't
out.
take this
Now,
shit.
bruh.
I'm not a violent person.
He literally hit me in the course of this podcast.
I'm not a violent person. I'm a pacifist. I'm not desperate for women. I just live my life. But
Arjun fight?
people disrupt the peace.
Orange groups, orange groups. We represent peace, love, and
No.
I don't stand by that.
Get back on topic. Top 4 men.
No, that's boring.
No, okay, so how's the culture shift gonna be for you?
I'm not really worried about it. I'm just worried about the cold.
You're not worried about the culture
That's
shift in New
facts.
England?
Nah, the
No.
cold's gonna
I'm thinking about you. Okay. Arjun, I can't.
Bro, it's still a big city at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so,
guys, and like coming to Sage was a culture shift. Like you want to talk
Yeah.
about culture
Facts.
shift, like
Oh yeah.
that, like
But in the end, we're still in the same.
I went to a school with
Yeah.
uniforms and
I-
shit, and seeing it's just such a shock seeing the stuff people wore from we had to wear chapel dress with like ties and like dress shoes every Monday
At here?
Or
at my
bro,
old school, at my middle school.
Or I
And
feel
so
like
the culture shock of seeing what people wore here was a total
I'm going from public school to private
nobody
school.
from my
no,
middle
it's not.
school.
It was kind of just like, oh wow, this is different, and then, well, it was more vista burning.
Yeah.
It was like, oh wow, this is really different, and then I kind of just after a few months, it was just like, okay, so this is what it is.
I mean, yeah.
It's like-
I feel like it was a big
It's
shift
just a
in
big-
going from public school to a private school, but after adjusting, it just became like a second home for me at least.
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be like that, but our public school was like,
It was a nice public school.
and there's also like 90 people per grade.
It was a very small public school as well.
That's nice.
I've gone to
Yeah.
like every
It
single school imaginable.
it was
I've gone to like a
Which
Catholic
also means
school.
getting sick of
I've gone to like a rich
people
white
after.
kid school
My
where I literally
classes
got
were
bullied
bigger
for being
than school.
Asian, which was crazy because
What?
I'm Asian.
Dude, when our
Yeah.
advisor started
And that's
trying to one
ironic
up you
because
over
now
that
people
was
don't
crazy.
see it.
Yeah, it's crazy because I went to a Catholic school. I went to like a public school, like a big public school. Went to a small public school, and then I went to like a small private school. Then I went to like a private school in the middle of Corona Del Mar with like a bunch of like racist ass white kids.
Oh god.
Who like made fun of me for being Asian, which I never really understood the entire time I was there because I was like, I'm like half. So it's whack. And now I'm here. And then now I'm going to like another kind of private school. So I don't know.
Sage has been generally supportive, but
Sage has
I
been
but I will
generally
share on the record.
On the
I won't say the name,
Oh.
but someone freshman year, white student, told me that I was smart for a Mexican,
Oh, wow.
and I was a little shook by that.
Are you serious?
I can't read lips.
Oh.
I really can't read
Yeah,
lips.
okay. Just
You
put-
don't. It's
Yeah.
literally one
I
of
can't read
Woody's
it.
best buds.
We'll just
wow.
learn it.
It's a
Okay,
cut.
we're
It's a
back.
cut.
Yeah.
Post cut.
What do we cut?
That
Everything
it was,
after the comment.
Okay.
Okay, that now cut.
Okay. We could get into story time. I'm not gonna like post this for like a week or so because I'm trying to wait for your whole thing to die down. I'm waiting for you to beat the allegations essentially.
No,
No,
I
because
wanna
I
know.
told
What
you
is he, R. Kelly, bro? Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
He's so
Hey.
Close
Nah.
to Chris Brown.
Bro, we should show up to the courtroom, singing with the signs and shit.
Isn't that like its own podcast though? Like, shouldn't we get like the whole?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
this one
true.
should be in.
I'm not getting the other.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of unfair
There
if we
should
like
be, like, a
put
whole
it in their
episode.
podcast.
People talk about like doing some orange juice, like a Batman parody with it. And like, he just shows up the next fucking day and stabs the fuck out of
Something.
No, but that was before. That was before. David just wanted to do this before what?
Oh,
You wanted to do the
I was talking
intro.
about. Well, I like texted you about that. It wasn't like
Yeah, but it was-
I hope you guys.
It was
you
really
realize,
like awkward the timing of it.
there's like just certain times in the afternoon where I'm just like, okay, I want to do this now, and I just start texting you everything. You're
Yeah.
basically my texts with you are basically my notes app, honestly. It's like how I
I'm
remember to
aware.
do shit. If it's like David, like you gotta like fucking take out the trash by now, I'm like, remind me I gotta take out the trash, and I'll like look at the text. You know, some shit like that.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Anyway, back to Lainey and Elise pod.
I like how you redirected that.
Well, yeah, I thought
Well,
we're
Smooth it all.
That
I
was
thought
really
we're
feminist.
I thought we're doing
Really feminist.
Yeah,
That's
well,
really feminist.
we're like cutting that whole like
The
block
bar's
of
low,
talking about-
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. It might get released
Okay,
later.
then.
If we're gonna get.
There's gonna be a lot of edits to this one.
Yeah,
It's okay. I don't have time. Actually.
this is like near unreleasable.
No. We have some.
I can help you
releasable
cut it
shit
if you
in
want.
No, it's okay.
David has a vision.
Actually, no.
And if
I
Rid
might-
isn't down to be photoshopping, I can help you with that.
No, I got the Photoshop. We don't even do Photoshop anymore. By the way,
Yeah.
we
You should.
You want to
Okay.
take a picture real quick?
Oh wait, no, we don't.
Sure.
Guys, everybody look up. Wait, I need to go on point.
Wait,
five,
what is this
sorry.
for?
Thumbnail.
I'll just take the
Like,
picture. I
people
don't need
watching.
What do you get in? Alright.
I like how we are trying to like hide that we go to Sage and there's literally the name of like in the back of each
We're
chair.
trying to
Nah,
hide
we
it.
had it in the
We gave
1v1s too, yeah.
Okay.
All right, are we done with podcast?
All right. Anyone closing remarks? Elise?
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you need this.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, wait.
It's been
Wait,
fun.
no. Sorry. There's closing
Where do you
remarks.
see yourself in 10 years?
Lainey, can you take this one first?
All right. Hopefully, either like doing something that I enjoy, in the future, like well off, hopefully. But I don't know, just helping people, like making the world a better place. Being one of those inspiring women.
Loves camp. Okay. Elise?
Well, I don't really have any strict professional plans, but I would also ideally like to be financially successful. 10 years. I don't know if that's like feasible really, 10 years, but
At least on the track.
yeah. Yeah. And
It's as easy as possible.
yeah, hopefully some good college friendships and keeping high school friendships. That would be pretty cool.
Do you really think that's possible?
Yeah.
That's a real conversation.
If you put in the effort.
No, I think
I think
you
it's
gotta really put
possible.
I think that
Even if
I
it's
think that
one
alone
one friend who I talk to like once a
I
month, I would consider that like
My mom is
Staying
still
in
friends with
touch.
all my
That's
high school
good.
friends.
My godmother is
I've never get seen
my mom's best
you
friend.
might
What?
go 5 year reunion.
Even though I'm like
The thing is,
by, it's
it's
like
Dave,
I really
you're just
don't
like
care.
a little different though, because you have like
Different.
different social expectations.
Yeah. Well, Dave's all about the grind set once he goes to college. So
No, it's not even
That's
that.
expected.
It's just like I'm trying to build like a new environment, new friends. Like I don't want to be like that, but I'm just gonna have like a new life, and it's really like
No,
I'm
I understand
really,
that.
like, chasing home.
I don't
Me and
know.
Dave are gonna
Well,
be
at least you'll have a better start there than you did here.
What do you say?
At least you'll have a better start there than you did here.
What the fuck?
I feel like you're in a much better state now than you were your freshman year here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it'll be a better start.
It's all about growth, guys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Growth mentality.
How about
Yeah,
that
I just
guy?
hope I
You.
grow in 10 years.
Oh, I'm fucked. No, but okay. Next question, Dave.
Balls. I forgot what I asked you.
No comment? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Dude, I don't think we remember. Like
We always
What
do
do you want to
different
do before you move away?
end of this.
Just any.
Oh yeah, before the end of the year.
Before
the end of the
have
year.
to leave to college.
Like before we have to leave. So like 2 weeks now, but
No,
It's like
have to
something
leave
I
before you
haven't
leave
college.
done or
Oh.
something.
Something you just
it's
want
like
to do.
something you've
Something you wanna
accomplished.
accomplish
Very open-ended
before you
question.
graduate.
Oh, I remember one of the questions. Something you wish you did while in high school. Wasn't that one? Okay. Wasn't that one of them?
Oh my gosh.
Nothing.
It's not nothing. Like, I guess, I don't know. I want to travel before I leave for college. I guess spend time with family because I know that once you move away, it's different. And so make the most of that quality time. I don't know. I feel like it's nothing necessarily specific. Don't trip on the graduation stage, I guess. That would be an accomplishment.
Wait, it's assigned seating?
Yeah, he
It is.
won the lottery.
You have to purchase.
I had lunch with
No,
her.
it's a lottery. I have that
Oh,
tomorrow.
I'm having
I
lunch
have
with
lunch
her
with her
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Seems so like absent.
Oh,
Like, I'm trying to like because no,
Lights
I feel
on, no
like
one's
Yeah,
home.
you're an interviewer. You're trying to make conversation.
no. In general, I feel like I don't try and create irrational hate for people. So I don't have like hate for anybody that's never like actually done me wrong. So
Okay.
No.
like I tried to actually have a conversation with her, but it seemed like she was really distant, and she seemed like she legitimately didn't want to have a conversation.
She only wanted to hear the good things. She didn't actually take any of the
No, it
criticism.
was before there because I came early because I heard there was pizza.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, how's your day? How's it going? Everything like that because I wanted to like give it a twinge of niceness. So like,
Yeah,
hold on to
give it a
something.
shot.
Yeah, but
Not
she was like, she gave like very dismissive answers. Like
She's a
cool and
robot.
all, you know, like
Does not care. There's no connection. There's no
Yeah, no,
just
like Gabe, like your dad, like came in like for the dress rehearsal. I just gave him a tour. He was like, "Hey, Matt, what's up?" Shook my hand. Like he remembered my name.
She doesn't even know my name, but I've known her for
Like she
17
she
years.
asked
The thing
she
is,
asked
like,
how's
you-
Sarah and Hannah doing. Sorry.
and the
But
thing,
yeah.
I feel like it's
It
when
was just much more like aware,
Personable
respectful.
and
it's like
friendly.
Tyler, his dad's in the PA or whatever, and so when she interacts with him, she'll like actually try to create a certain conversation. But I feel like if you have no connection to school, which I don't, it's like
she doesn't care.
Yeah, I think
it
it's
doesn't
different.
feel like she gives a shit to them.
There's no community.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Like, she doesn't feel like you can give her something. Like, she doesn't feel like you can contribute something to, like, her, so she doesn't take you seriously.
See, maybe, but I'm not gonna assume that. It's just like I'm just trying to have
That's
a
how it
conversation.
feels.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the opposite of what this podcast is trying to do. This podcast is trying to build community. That's not what she's doing.
Even with Big Man over there, like he's actually like kind of my boy. Like people dislike him, but
No,
he's kinda
I've become much
He
more
tries
cool.
to be personable. He
tries
says
to-
hello.
No,
Yeah.
as the years gone on, I've become I've started to like him a lot more.
I can confidently say he knows my name and she doesn't.
That's nice. All right, so
Especially Gabriel.
what are you trying to do before you get angry?
Like, I've known you
Um,
17 years.
I guess also just, like, spend time with my little sister, because I feel bad leaving, and, like,
Yeah, me too.
I feel like I'm abandoning her to deal with the wrath of my father, and so I feel bad about that. And I guess just soak up the sun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
honestly, that's
Yeah,
It's gonna
Boston
be
and Massachusetts and Ohio.
tragic.
This is gonna
Yeah.
suck.
Oh yeah.
I need to get a tan that can like carry me over.
We're never
Yeah,
gonna
invest in
burn.
invest in
We're
some
gonna
self
burn.
tanner to take it with me to school. Invest in a good coat, some gloves or something.
UV lamp apparently.
salt
is very
Yeah,
important.
I know, and vitamin D.
Huh?
Spray
So
tan?
if anyone's moving
Well,
to the
it's
East
stuff that helps
Coast
you tan, I
or
think.
somewhere cold, invest in vitamin D and a light therapy situation.
Not me and Dave.
There you go.
In sunny Southern California.
Yeah, what about the other person that's
Well, you're kind of. It's not
It's
quite.
All y'all
It's
going.
middle.
It's not LA.
Right in between.
All right, last question before you
You know,
end
a
this.
ton of
What's your
Pacific
biggest
kids are going
regrets?
My biggest regret, just in life.
Just biggest regrets in
Oh
like
my
let's
gosh,
say
this
past
is-
like 4 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Holding grudges.
I said something really similar.
It's a good one.
Holding
you
grudges.
did.
Life's too short.
Yeah. I know. What did I say? I was like, be nicer to people. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
let's be nice.
Do I stand? Yeah, no, I stand by that.
I think I
That was a
might be
meaner.
happy. I think I might be
My biggest regret.
At least you not give that.
Well, it's on your stuff, right?
Okay, yeah.
My biggest regret would probably be I have two. One of them is like whatever, it doesn't really matter at this point. So the first one is like I feel like I didn't really try my freshman year,
Same.
and I feel like I could have done better with college admissions, but I'm really happy with where I'm at, so whatever.
That's universal.
Yeah. Two, I feel like I don't know, like I took too many things for granted, specifically when it came to like my friendships and stuff, and I just wish I would have spent more time with some people when they're still around.
Gotcha.
So
Makes sense.
yeah.
All right, you got any closing remarks and then anything inspirational, whatever you want to say?
I guess just make the most of your time. You know, life's too short.
This is getting emo.
I know.
No, wait, hold on. Elise, give a closing remark.
My closing remark is invest
Chill.
in vitamin D.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you all for listening.
Thank you all for listening.
Feminism.